Hi, this is Mark with Mark David Homes. Today we're doing a bit of a deep dive into a home that we closed about a year and a half ago. On our website, it's labeled Cherry Hills Villa. It's a very unique home. I'm so excited to tell you about it. We knew, out of the gate what square footage they wanted, the style they wanted, and so on and so forth. But what was really unique is as we were going through the pre-construction process and really diving into what they wanted, we had quite an extensive laundry list of very unique things that we had the pleasure to be a part of and do a lot of due diligence to accomplish some of these goals that our homeowners wanted. So one of the really unique features that was part of this list was geothermal heating and cooling. What happens is there's a loop in the ground that's filled with grout. It's basically a modified poly type piping. And what it does is there's a pump on that system and it pumps the liquid through the system and it captures whatever normal heating and cooling that you've got in the ground so that your forced air system doesn't have to work quite as hard. It's becoming more popular in Colorado and you get a nice tax break from it. So a very cool thing to do. Another unique feature that we did on this home was a 30 by 60 greenhouse. It was connected to the home, and so that was really unique that it was standalone, but it also means you can just walk through the home. You don't have to go through the elements to get there. It also had a geothermal heating and cooling system called a GAT system. So it just helped use the heating and cooling, the natural heating and cooling from the earth to help keep the greenhouse more temperate. But the greenhouse also has special heating in it when the winter gets too cold. It has special cooling misters and air circulation fans to keep that temperature in the perfect range to grow all your own fruits and veggies. This next feature is really something that especially Colorado homeowners do not want to be without. So we actually did a 10,000 square foot paver driveway, but the unique thing about it is electrically heated. We essentially had custom-made heat wire mats. So this one actually came on in zones and heated in zones and circulated. So at any one time, we weren't using more than about 160 or 170 amps dedicated to the driveway. We had a few features that the missus really wanted. The first one was a really unique yoga room. And what made it unique was it was just off the side of the primary bedroom, but nobody knew it was there because it was behind a hidden bookcase. Also, what was neat was this room kind of sat off of the side of the home and it was surrounded in all glass. So she got to look at the mountains early in the morning while doing exercising, and was just a really fun and unique feature for her. So another thing was that she's very into sewing and different fabrics and creating things. And so we made a very unique customized sewing room for her. We tailored all of the built-ins and the cabinet spaces for exactly how she wanted to utilize that room. So another really fun thing, and so one thing that they brought to us early on was that they really wanted a drying rack that functioned like a dishwasher but didn't have the heated element. And so we spent a lot of time figuring out how do we make this function and work well, such as a dishwasher that opens a certain way and has just an ease of functionality. But essentially it's waterproofed. There's a drain on the underside of it. And really what we did was just create a chamber for air to circulate and dry out those dishes without any heat. Although it's a small feature, it's one of the best features of their home and helps keep them healthy in those regards. So a few things that we did that aren't as technical or on the technical side was really just for aesthetics in the home. So one thing that our customers brought to us at the very beginning of the project was a picture of a reading nook chair, just a cozy chair that looked like a sea, kind of like in the Colorado flag. And that was kind of fun. We had to think of a way to recreate that, and make it fit without any technical drawings. It turned out beautiful. And the best part about it for me was that our homeowner made all the velvet cushioning herself. So it was really a neat integration of something they wanted, something that we were able to, figure out on the fly and just execute something they had been dreaming of. Summing up, all these features, all these unique custom things are really what I love about building. Every family, every homeowner lives a different way, and it's just so fun to be able to create those things, a lot of times out of scratch, for people who really want really unique, special things. This is really where we let our creative side shine. We're able to tackle these things and put our knowledge to the test and really just create beautiful spaces. So everyone has a unique thing, whether it's, again, a lazy river or a bowling alley or, a Tesla roof, any other things I mentioned. These are things that Mark David Homes can do for you to help make your home a custom haven that works perfectly for your family.